Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 16. I hope you're having a wonderful day, because things are going well, but rather slowly for the colony at the moment. We are working on mining out this massive area inside of this mountain at the moment, with the intent of turning it into a base of operations, I suppose, is what we're going to call it. Because really, that's what it is. We have space for storage, we have food space, this is going to be a cooking space. These 6 rooms here are going to be bedrooms. These rooms here are going to be medical, with medical storage. We have room for the pets to sleep, and then all the way down here we have room for prisoners to go to, basically. So that's going to be super useful. 3 rooms for medical treatment, although I'll probably put 2 beds in each because I might as well, and then individual rooms for prisoners. Now we have Kyle, who has a major break risk at the moment. That's because he's in a hideous environment and in a moderate amount of pain. So that's sort of going to be the way of things, I suppose. That is just the way things are going to be. And I would like to go ahead and say that we're going to hunt that wild boar. And I'd also like to have a little look around and see what else we could possibly hunt. There's a raccoon there. If we double click you, there's only one in the area, so we'll get him hunted. And down this way, a couple more wild boar by the looks of it. So we'll get those hunted as well. Actually, you know what? Let's not. Because I don't want to chance annoying this herd of deer. That could be a very bad idea indeed. So we'll just speed things up a little bit and get as much done here that we can. There are still a bunch of trees that need to be cut down. If we look at work at the moment, there's only one person with priority 1 plant cutting. So Blackjack and Orion are gonna go up to priority 1 plant cutting as well. In fact, everyone's gonna go up to priority 1 plant cutting just because I do need to get it done. And there is a lot of it to do. So we'll get that all out of the way as soon as we possibly can. And Orion is already working on it. We also need to get someone to start working on the construction of these graves up here. Because we do need to get the body of Lobster out into one of those. So that people aren't feeling a little bit creeped out and a little bit miserable by the fact that there is a body, a human body, just sort of lying there. Now let's go ahead and maybe up the... if we go to the fueled stove, I want to knock up the amount of simple meals that we keep to, I'm going to say 40. Because we do seem to have enough meat to make them. And I'm pretty sure that they keep for a while. Yeah, if they're frozen, then they're fine. Which at the moment, they're not necessarily so. I'm going to knock the temperature down in here to about -10. Which is... it's getting there. The temperature's dropping. I think the colder we keep it in there, the better. So that's definitely what we're going to aim to do. Now, having a look around here, these rooms are actually almost dug out. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a little bit of structure going on here. With a door in that spot and a couple of doors in all of these spots as well. So that we can go ahead and start moving people into this area. I'm also going to put a door there as well, so that's a little bit of added security for the 6 bedrooms. And we can also add a door to all of these spots as well as a double door setup just there as well. I think that'll be super useful. We can also add a door here and here. We can get one to, we'll say that spot as well. And this is going really well along here. We're going to need a door in that space too, but we'll not worry about that until we have the whole thing dug out. I think at this point, I'm just going to wait for that to be dug out as opposed to going ahead and adding in an unnecessary door at the moment. And I mean, it is nearly there. I think we are over halfway to being done with this mining operation. So I reckon what I'd like to do is once these doors are in... ooh, cargo pods. Let's jump to that location and see what's going on. So we got a lot of granite blocks, which is excellent news. We have steel slag chunks, which I'd like to haul out of the way, and some limestone chunks as well. So we'll get those hauled up to base as soon as we possibly can. It's not that far away. Well, it is actually quite far away, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not a far distance from our mountain. It's just a far distance from the entrance/exit to the mountain. Kyle, why are you sleeping in there? I guess it's because we set this to be a medical bed, didn't we? So that is just going to be a regular bed. And Kyle, you're going to have your sleep disturbed. And apparently you're going to go straight back to work. My plan was that you would go to sleep, but apparently that's not a thing you're going to do. I also realize we probably want to get more chairs in here. Or do we, actually? We probably don't want to get more chairs because we don't really need them, because we're going to put an eating area possibly in here. So yeah, I guess we won't put more chairs into that space. That's completely fine. You're going to continue digging out the animal sleeping space. We're going to need a good space to store food for the animals as well, because we are going to want to make kibble for the animals, and I do want to store that separately so that the animals can't get. Ooh, hello. A group of hungry alpha beavers have arrived. Try to eliminate them before they decimate every last tree in the region. That could be a problem. I don't really want to fight a group of alpha beavers. That's not really a thing I want to do. I would also like to set up a little bit of extra security around here. So I'm going to build a door in that spot. And I'm also going to build a wall across here. And that's the only door that's going to get you through that space. I think that might be a good idea. Now, Faye is currently cooking. But what I'd like... Hold on a minute. I'd like to cancel that. Faye, I would like you to go and prioritize working in that door. Because I want some kind of extra bit of security in here. And if we can get that, that would be perfect. Now let's have you go and work on that wall, please. There we go. So you're going to head in there and... I don't know what you're doing, actually. Oh, you're actually going to go ahead and start building it. Good. Hopefully we can deal with this. The beavers are... I don't know where they are, actually. Oh, they're up there. Yeah, they are decimating a lot of the trees. Ooh, hello. That's a problem. That's going to be beat out, though. It is just it's a rainy thunderstorm, so I'm not too worried about this. We should be fine. Oh, wow. This is coming along really nicely. Oh, hello. I'm going to fire over there as well. But it went straight out. Where are you off to? Hauling granite blocks. Okay. Well, you can do that. Faye is working on lots of food, which is excellent stuff. Oh, you're building that as well. Okay. How many simple meals do we currently have? That's not really what I was after. Simple meals. Oh, never mind. It's not selecting it the way I want it to. We are getting all of this done, though. The floors are finally going in. So we are seeing some construction getting done, which actually makes me really happy because those white squares always annoy me. Oh, hello. One of our batteries just short-circuited in the rain. Oh, we haven't covered that, really? Oh, God, that one's going to go as well. Yeah, that's a problem. Can we get a roof on that? I'm not really sure why we don't have one on there. But we'll hopefully get that done. The batteries have just destroyed themselves. Oh, that's actually terrible. That is actually terrible news. Can't say I'm too happy about that one. But we can deal with it, I suppose. We'll get a roof onto that space and hope for the best, I guess. That is kind of annoying, actually. That is kind of annoying. Let's just go ahead then and get more batteries. Because we're gonna need them. To be honest, we probably only need 2 of them, though. So we'll get a pair of batteries in there. And we'll get a roof on that and everything should be fine. Now, Faye, what are you up to? You're sleeping? You're actually awake. You're gonna get yourself some food and you're gonna start cooking. Which is fair. Can I get you to do construction instead? Because I really want that wall to be finished. Although it looks like you are going to just prioritize cooking. That's probably fair. There's not Eclipse. That's probably okay. I'm not gonna worry too much about an Eclipse, especially since we don't use solar power at the moment. Although we do need to get these batteries done. Ooh, a pirate merchant. Okay. They will hang around for a few days before leaving. I can attack, but it will anger their faction. Okay, Blackjack, I think you were my top socialist. I think. Luna, yeah, Blackjack. I want you to go and trade with Hrdina. It's an interesting name. Hrdina. Hrdina. Go and do some trading and see what they have. They will take the Yorkshire Terrier. And interestingly, if I gave them the Terrier, I could get a cougar, which, I mean, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know if I want one. There's components, flake, wake up. I assume those are, yeah, those are drugs. There's beer. We could buy some clothing because someone has tattered apparel, but it is a bit expensive. They have gold as well. There's a lot of stuff we could sell. I'm thinking I might sell the Yorkshire Terrier just for the simple fact that no one's bonded with Jennifer yet. And on top of that, Jennifer can't do anything. Jennifer can't haul. Jennifer can't really do much. So I think I'll sell Jennifer, and I might get myself that cougar. A 1-year-old cougar who can fight, and I assume I can get this cougar to haul things. I would assume. You know what? Actually, no. Let's not bother with that. We don't need it at the moment. It's not an urgent thing, so we should be fine. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Faye lacks a ranged weapon. Faye is a hunter, yeah. That's a fair point. Let's turn off hunting for Faye. Now that this is done, we are actually a little bit safer in here as well, which makes me very, very happy. And this area is coming along. The prisoner area is actually coming along super nicely. We'll go to structure and get ourselves a door on there. And we'll get ourselves a door on there as well. And we'll get ourselves a door there too. And once those are all constructed, this area just needs some floors and a little bit of decoration here and there. And we're sorted. I am actually super, super pleased with this. I really, really am. We're going to need to get some heating in here as well. And some general air conditioning. Oh, that's finally being built, see. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to want to get some heating in here. So what I might do is I'll put an air conditioning unit here. And, well, maybe. We'll see what we can do. Either way, we do need to get heating in here. And we also need to be able to make sure that we can cool this place down in the event of a heat wave. Because I'm pretty sure that this kind of orientation for the cooler is, I mean, for one, it's called a cooler. But it isn't actually going to... What's going on here? The eclipse is ending. Good. This will never heat up this room. Because it's a cooler, and it's oriented... Ooh. A friendly AI from your past named Charlon Whitestone has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on this planet, and sends you its world coordinates. If you travel to the ship, Charlon will take you off the RimWorld to the stars. I've clicked jump to the location. I don't know what it's doing, though. Oh, hello. So if I can go there... Which is admittedly the other side of the planet, nearly. But if I can go there, then I can get off the world. Okay, that's interesting. We have some cargo pods done here as well, so we'll go ahead and get all of that. We'll say to haul that stuff. And we should be fine. Okay. Well, that is interesting. That is definitely interesting. And I might very well do that someday. But my goal isn't necessarily to travel to there. My goal is at some point to, I'm going to be honest, amass an army and go invade somewhere. I know I shouldn't, but I kind of want to do that. I think that could be kind of fun. So that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Oh, these walls down here are getting constructed too. Excellent. That is absolutely excellent. Faye is currently having a bit of a play with the horseshoes. And that body has decomposed. Of course it has. We were a little bit late on that one. Faye, can I get you to work on that battery? Because it really does need to be built. It really, really does. So now that's going to generate electricity. You're going to work on the other one as well. Which is good stuff. So there we go. We have 2 batteries. An area has been revealed. Jump to the location. Oh, that area. Okay. And an area has been revealed. That's fine. I don't know why it's telling me that those areas have been revealed, but thank you very much, RimWorld. I do appreciate it. Let's get ourselves a door in that spot and in these spots too. And I think I am going to put a door there as well, just for extra security for the prison area. But this should actually be good. This will be a good space for prisoners. We are going to need to clean all this up. But this should be a good space. I think. Oh, the doors are actually going in as well. Okay. Not bad. Let's go and order a mining operation there. Let's get a mining operation done there. Because we are going to need to put a cooler into that wall so that we can go ahead and cool this room, which is where we're going to be storing some of our food as well. I'd also really like to do a mining operation just there as well. Just like that. If we do that kind of thing, I'd like to order some construction as well. Just there. Because then we get this same little square area here. And I want to put a door leading out to this space. Because I want to put a wooden wall just there. And that's basically going to just protect the cooler. So no one can go and destroy it or blow it up or anything. Which I think will be a really useful thing to do. So that door is going to go there. Temperature-wise, we're going to put the cooler just there. And just to make sure it's integrated quite nicely, I would also like to do a mining order in those 2 spots. So that shouldn't take too long to do. And this whole thing is now mined out, which is excellent stuff. If we go to structure, we can do wall and wall. And that really shouldn't take too long at all. Okay, don't mind if I do. Let me have a look at the home area. So the home area is currently not including a lot of this space. So I'm going to clear the home area from all of the outside space around this this whole thing. And then I'll expand the home area to include the walls, if I can. So expand the home area to there. Clear the home area from all of that. But I do want to include some space here. Because if a fire gets close to that wooden wall, we could potentially have it burn down, which is exactly what we don't want it to do. That's actually been automatically included, so that's good. This area over here needs to be in the home area. This area down here needs to be in the home area. And this area in here also needs to be in the home area. So that's all of that now a part of our home area. And we'll just go ahead and do similar for all of that. And the same with all of that. And we'll fill in all of this space too to all be a part of our colony's home area. Beautiful. So we have this massive, massive home area. Turkey meat 6 is rotted away in storage. That's a problem. Oh. That'll be because storage is blocked by that. Faye, I hate to wake you up, but go and move that. There we go. So that room is going to cool down nice and quickly. That's kind of annoying. I sincerely hope that doesn't happen again, because that's kind of annoying, I guess. Now, what are you off to do? Oh, you're going to start building the cooler. Oh. Well, I'd rather you didn't fail at it, to be honest, Faye, but you tried your best, so we'll not worry too much about that. There you go. You're going to get that done. Alrighty. As for electricity, we are going to need to run some power cables pretty much through the middle of everything. I will run it out like this We'll run it outside. And we could honestly run it through there. We could. That might be more convenient than running it up and around. But I guess we'll just run it up. No, I don't want to run it up and around. I'll run it down that hallway. I'll give the order to mine out that space. And then we'll just run the cables up. So that should be fine. Power conduit, just run straight up to there. And we can... There we go. So that's mined straight through. Power conduit's in there. Then structure, wall, there. And there as well. So that's going to be a nice, secure space. In fact, honestly, just fill all of that in with wall. Make that an absolute pain in the butt to get through. And that's going to be good stuff. Now let's go ahead and start, I suppose, working on getting some beds in here. Because we do need them. We do need some actual beds. And we do have the materials for them as well. So what we'll do is put single beds in the middle of each room. Just like so. We'll do the same along here. These are going to end up being medical beds, but that's okay. Then down here, we're going to do the same thing for prisoner beds. And eventually, everyone's going to have themselves a nice bed. We could give them some standing lamps. I reckon we probably do have the steel to do it. There's a couple of colonists that are idle. We'll have to deal with that in a second. Let's get some standing lamps in here and see what happens. I will be able... This will all be connected to the electricity in a moment anyway, so that'll be fine. We'll get some standing lamps in here as well. And we'll do the same in the prison cells as well. So that's all going to be lit up. Hopefully we have enough electricity to do all of this. I guess we're going to find out. I'm also going to have to set up a junk stockpile. Which kind of has me thinking that what I could do is go to structure, go to wall, bring a wall down this way, and then say that I'd like to mine out all of this space, and mine out this bit as well. And then I want to put a door just in there. And this is going to end up being the junk stockpile. I think that'll be a pretty good idea. Because what we'll end up with is a nice, easy way to store all of the junk in this area. And we're just going to set this to be a critical priority stockpile. We do have a dry thunderstorm and a fire over here. We're going to want to get to that. Go on, Blackjack. You got this, buddy. Everybody's on their way to put out this fire. There we go. Looks like it's getting a little bit out of control, I'm going to be honest. Definitely looks like it's getting a little bit out of control there, guys. I think you've got it. No, you have to go around the other side. That's a problem. Kyle's got that side, though. Come on, guys. You got this. You got this. Is it raining? No, it's clear. So we lost 2 bits of wall there. Maybe I will put a door in there. That might be an idea. This also isn't finished yet. They really are taking their time, aren't they? They really, really are taking their time. I'm also realizing that, oh. Yeah, those are problems. Those are definitely, definitely problems. That said, we're probably not going to need to worry too much about this, except for in these areas where I've got wood. Those will burn away, but for the most part, if I could go in and replace the wooden parts of this base with anything else, we'd totally be fine. So I'm going to deconstruct that. I'm going to deconstruct those. And what I'm going to do is go in and say that I want to replace those bits with granite or whatever. I think it was granite blocks that dropped from the drop pods or whatever it was. So some granite blocks. Oh, the fire's going out. Beautiful stuff. But if we deconstruct that anyway, some granite blocks will be perfect to do what I want to do. So that's exactly what we're going to do. You're mining that a little bit out. You're going to mine those bits out as well. Beautiful stuff. It's going to take you a little while, but we'll not worry too much about that. Minor break risk from Luna. That's no problem. Let's hunt you. And, what are you all doing? Oh, you're planting. Okay. You are hunting from pretty far away. You're also not you're really not that good of a shot, Blackjack. I mean, I probably couldn't shoot any better, I'm gonna be honest, but I kind of expected them to be. Oh, Blackjack and Faye have come together and are now lovers. Okay. I mean, that seems fair enough. That is totally fine by me. What are you off to? Oh, you're building the lamps. Okay. I mean, I would really appreciate it if we could get this entire cable built as quick as possible. I mean, you're getting there with it, I suppose. But the cable really should be taking priority. Because if that wall gets built before the cable goes in, then we have a pretty serious problem. Now, a couple of colonists are idle. Which they really shouldn't be. What can we get you doing? I guess, I mean, you're all set to plant cut, so I'll just get you to cut some stuff down. Let's give you a chop wood order for that area. And all of that space, and all of that space too. So you can all go and chop that stuff down. And that'll keep you nice and busy. I'm not entirely sure why none of you are doing construction though. Oh, that'll be why. Okay. Let's give you all fairly, like, high priority construction then, because we might as well. It'll get you all doing stuff, which I kind of need you all to be doing, so a little bit of construction for all of the colonists will certainly do no harm. I am going to go ahead very quickly and get a animal sleeping box just there so that Jennifer has somewhere to sleep, because Jennifer is sleeping in the middle of nowhere in the rain. And I feel kind of bad for Jennifer. So, she can have somewhere to sleep. But, ladies and gents, I'm gonna leave it there for today. We've made some pretty good progress on the cave system, which I'm basically gonna call... I'm gonna call it like a Fallout vault, basically, because it is kind of similar. You have all these different bedrooms and everything's laid out in it kind of is, you know, it's got a pretty big scale to it as well, which I really enjoy. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for today. Thank you kind of for watching. If you like the video, and don't forget to share it on social media. That would be absolutely wonderful of you. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!